Hempstock 2016, Tom McCall Waterfront Park in Portland, Oregon. So why are we here? Because California's Prop 64 also includes the legalization of hemp.
Hemp is very important. It'll be a boon for a lot of California farmers.
So what is hemp? In layman's term, hemp is marijuana without much THC, the cannabinoid or active ingredient, if you will, that gets you high when you smoke it or ingest it. So what do you do with hemp? Just about everything. It's used for paper, biofuels, clothes, soap, super health food, makeup, and more. And apparently we don't have enough of it in the U.S.
We're already importing Canadian-grown hemp, hemp grown from China.
Paul Stanford is the organizer of Hempstock and our unofficial host at the event.
And I am very excited to see what's going to happen in California when the farmers there, the most productive farmers in the world, can grow hemp for fuel, fiber, food, and medicine.
Well, in the family, there's over 100 acres.
Here in the Valley, Ryan Jacobson, the executive director of the Fresno County Farm Bureau, sees the potential value of hemp as a crop, even though the official position of the California Farm Bureau Federation is no on 64.
But the hemp side, from an industrial side, there probably is a lot of uses that we may see being beneficial for growing that crop here in this county.
Jacobson says unlike marijuana, hemp actually uses less water, making it somewhat drought tolerant, and it could grow in less than desirable valley soil. It is, after all, a weed.
Cliff, these folks are from Fresno, California.
Hemp is so mainstream in Oregon that Cliff Thomason, who is running for governor with the Independent Party of Oregon, grows it, and he's not alone.
Well, last year there was around 7 people who grew hemp last year. This year there's 77 of them. Well, hemp has been, since the beginning of time, been the only plant that can feed you, clothe you, house you, and heal you.
And speaking of healing, with the passage of Measure 91, the medical marijuana business is also booming in Oregon.
I think it's going to be an extremely positive thing for the economy in Fresno.
Meet William Simpson, president of Chalice Farms.
I think politically, California going recreational will be a monster step in the right direction for the entire cannabis industry.
Chalice Farms is arguably the premier producer, processor, and retailer in Oregon for all things related to recreational and medical marijuana.
These gentlemen are from a news channel in Fresno talking about the new California measure.
Tucked in this nondescript industrial complex is a huge 30,000 square foot facility and storefront that's kind of a cross between a jewelry store and an upscale winery.
We want to say Oregon's becoming the Napa Valley of cannabis.
Here, customers 21 years and older can view the products inside custom-made elegant burlwood cabinets and order right off the menu. Yes, menu.
We print them almost daily, depending upon how fast. A lot of times we'll run out of these products. We'll get a lot of new products in, so they have to keep it up to date.
They have a state-of-the-art $350,000 cannabis oil extraction lab.
It's like chemistry all over again, but at a higher level with a Ferrari.
So how does it work? It's complicated.
So it's a liquid critical extraction, it's liquid CO2, and then you have to homogenize all the fats, lipids, and waxes out of it. Then you put it into a rotovap.
Got it? Throw in a centrifuge and some skilled labor and you have high-quality cannabis oil for upscale truffles.
So this is a vault, basically.
Very much so, yeah.
They also have a refrigerated bank-sized vault for their products, which are all tracked by barcodes right down to the pre-rolled joints. It's all part of Oregon's seed-to-sale tracking system. And like any good business, they're expanding.
The business model is to get to 10 stores in Oregon.
4 are already open, and construction is underway on 2 others. But it all costs money.
How much?
$10 million.
Chalice Farms represents one of the largest rounds of private financing ever in the marijuana industry. And with Prop 64, they're now looking at California.
If Prop 64 passes, do you guys have plans down there?
We're already looking. Yeah, we have been looking in California.
Where?
I'm going to leave that disclosed.
The Bay Area and Los Angeles come to mind for likely locations, but Simpson sees the marketability of Fresno too.
Fresno's positioned right on the way to national parks and lakes and all kinds of wonderful things, and it'd be just another cannabis tourism place to stop. When they come in for cannabis tourism, they stay at hotels, they eat at restaurants, they go to the arts.
They're from Fresno and they're doing a thing about Prop 64.
And whether it's the commercial value of hemp or high-end marijuana products, some say the image of marijuana is changing.
We got to get it out of the black market, change the perception, and the way to do that is to be very transparent, very open, and educate the consumer, the public. And what a better way to do it than in an environment like this.